Calvin Benson Studios. Copyright disclaimer. In other words, por favor no me demandes por el amor de glob. Hey everybody, it's me, Calvin Benson, and welcome back to the Calvin Benson Show! This is the second episode of my new series, Pop Culture News. The links to the first episode will be in the description. Let's just start the video. So the first piece of news is that CEC Entertainment, the owners of Chuck E. Cheese, are now going to start making movies and TV shows surrounding the Chuck E. Cheese characters. You may ask, why? Well, you may have heard that Chuck E. Cheese has recently gone bankrupt. So they're doing this to try to advertise Chuck E. Cheese and get more kids into the restaurant. Some people may be turned off by these films because they'll just be advertisements for the restaurant. But if the movie could be good, then this could too. So next is that Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark 2 is being made. I really liked the first movie, and they did tease a sequel at the end of it, and this time Guillermo del Toro will direct it. But one question I have is at what they will call it, and I have some options. More Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Scary Stories Chapter 2. Scary Stories 2 Electric Boogaloo. Scarier Stories to Tell in the Dark. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark 2 Tell Harder. And Too Scary, Too Dark. Wow, if you were allergic to corn, you'd be dead. Next in pop culture news, Scarlett Johansson is basically playing the Bride of Frankenstein. I say basically because the movie isn't related to Universal or Frankenstein or the Universal monsters. It's kind of like Willy's Wonderland. It's ripping off something, but it could be good. If you're wondering what the plot is, read it. I like the idea of the movie because it can expand on the story of the original tale without being bound to the source material. And if Scarlett Johansson is in it, it must be good. I stand by what I said. And on the topic of upcoming Universal monster movies, a sequel to the 2020 Invisible Man movie is being made, as well as a modern Dracula movie, a modern Frankenstein movie, a modern Wolfman movie, and a modern Mummy movie. What we know about these films are that the Frankenstein movie will be a group of kids sneaking into an old house and finding a mad scientist in the basement creating a monster. And Ryan Gosling will play the Wolfman. I loved the Invisible Man movie, so if these movies are at least half as good as that one, then I'm excited. Next in news, Blumhouse is making Happy Death Day 3, which is titled Happy Death Day to Us. I personally loved the first Happy Death Day, but I haven't seen the sequel. And from what I've heard, it was bad. And this one won't be from Jason Blum, unlike the first two, but I'll still keep an open mind and hope it can be good. Next in news is that they are making a Flaming Hot Cheetos movie, a Hot Wheels movie, a Tetris movie, and even a freaking Slinky movie. And the star of Rocketman will star in the Tetris movie. I am not kidding. But these are perfectly reasonable explanations for all these films. The Tetris movie will be a biopic about the people that created the game, and the Slinky movie and Flaming Hot Cheetos movie are biopics about their creators as well. And as for the Hot Wheels movie, as the director said, it will be a mix of the toy, the TV show, and the Fast and the Furious movies. If you don't already know, there was a Hot Wheels animated TV show a few years back. In my opinion, the only way the Hot Wheels movie could be good is if it's in a Hasbro cinematic universe, which I hear might actually be happening. So next in news, we're getting a new Back to the Future movie. Kinda. It's going to be a movie parodying the Back to the Future trilogy, and it will be called You Again? You can't say any bad words. Well, that's hypocritical. How? Son of a...
12 seconds later.
So this movie will parody the first Back to the Future film, and here's a plot synopsis. Some people will be against this, and they say they shouldn't parody something that people love so much, but Spaceballs did it, and that's the best parody movie ever made. so I'll give it a chance. And last but not least in movie news, Jurassic World 3 and The Batman have been delayed to 2022, and Willy's Wonderland has been delayed. The only good 2020 movie has been delayed. I really wish I could just ask the virus itself why it's doing all of this, but that's universally impossible. Greetings, Calvin. I'm actually a magic shape-shifting vampire. I choose not to question this. But COVID, why are you doing this? You see, Calvin, as a vampire, I must suck blood from humans, but I keep getting noticed by the police, and I must hide my existence. But now that the virus is as big as it is, people are getting poor, and now I can suck their blood on the streets, with no one caring, 'cause everyone doesn't care about the poor. So you're saying that you put the world in a worldwide pandemic just to suck some blood? Well, they did say the pandemic started from a bat. And now that you know this, you must die. You cannot defeat me. We may not be able to defeat you in real life, but you're on YouTube now. And you know what happens when COVID is on YouTube? Oh no. I did it! Woohoo!